Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well, and today we're gonna see together a few advices that I can give to beginner trader or even intermediate trader, as I am myself an intermediate trader. So first of all, I want to show you my results for the last month, so the last 30 trading days. As you can see, I'm up in the last 30 session about 20k, so a bit more with today, because today I'm up like you can see it, like I made like one realized 1700 and unrealized like 800. So today maybe about 2 or 3k at the end of the day. So I'm up more than 20k, about 22, 23. And I want to give you a few advices to help you grow as a trader, to help you improve your stats and your on trade better. So as you can see, I have a lot of maybe 1k, 2k day, and one bigger day at 6k right here, and red days are smaller than green days. So that's the important factor here. It's that my green day and my wins are bigger than my losses. So this is really important unless you have a very high win rate strategy. But here I'm just gonna tell you maybe my 5 best advice that I can give you to improve your trading. Okay, so we will start by my one mistake that I made when I started trading, which was to follow alerts. So it's the number one mistake that I see beginner trader make. It's to follow alerts. So any chat room, any Discord, any pump room, you just go there and buy whatever they tell you to buy, and most of the time you lose, because it's literally the worst way to trade. Please don't do that. It's if you're trading like that and expect positive results, you can just quit now. You will save a lot of money. So please, when you place a trade, you need to know what is your plan. What do you want to do in your trade if it goes against you? If you need to know your stop level, you need to know your profit target, you need to know a lot of things. And when you see someone telling you like, okay, I bought this stock, you don't know when he entered, you don't know what he stopped, you don't know his target, you don't know his plan, you don't know anything. So it's just like the worst way to trade. So please make your own plan and trade your own system and setups. That's the first advice that I can give you. And when I started to do this, it really changed my trading. Okay, then the second advice I can give you is stock selection. It's a very important factor, and I will show you what I mean by that. I'm often short when I place my trade, and today I traded. I'm just gonna show you. Today I traded Kern, key. Sorry for my English, but Kern, you can see it here, and I traded also CREX, that one. I traded also Drug, funny name, but yes, I nailed it. And yeah, that was my three trade today. So you can see each time that I always enter in 2 entries on my trade, and I'm still in Kern because I think it has more room to fade. So I went short on these three stocks. I was short, and I want to give an advice for the stock selection. As you can see, I always short when I have some sign that that it may be the backside of a move or the start of the fade. Okay, I always put a first target higher, you know, and when I see that it's really working, I put most of my size. Okay, here you can see I put most of my size. I put most of my size when it broke the key level here and failed. Here you can see I put loss most of my size when it broke that level also, and then traded here, and then placed my stop above the fall line, because it's a full number and a good point to stop, in my opinion. And drug, same thing. I started here and added when it kinda, you know, broke this line, almost stopped me here. My stop was around here, I guess. Around my first entry, almost got stopped here, you know, but it worked at the end. My advice for stock selection is, if you're short, please do not short stocks that are up like maybe 15-20%. You need to have big gaps. Okay, as you can see, drug today was a gap of exactly like 80%. CRIX was more than 100%. It was 160%. Kern was a little bit smaller, but still big. It was 47. And I want to show you a stock that you don't want to be short. It's the kind of stock that can run maybe multi-day or something. It's for example that kind of stock that has, first of all, no volume. You can see in the pre-market there is almost no volume on this display, and it's only up like at the most was up 30% with no volume. And as you can see right at the open, it catches up some nice volume here, 1 million volume candle, and just went parabolic, you know. So it's more of a long setup right here. It's a very good long setup actually. It has all the red flag for a short, so when it has all the red flag for a short, it's a good setup for longs, obviously. So you know, low volume in pre-market, low gap percentage, high volume right after the open. When it broke that this level around here, you know that all shorts that got in were in trouble. And if you bought this stock around here, just risking maybe the long here, the low here, you can have a really nice risk reward trade, you know. So I'm not often long, really not often, but when I usually know and want to avoid the short side, it is usually a good long. So yeah, as I have the brain of a short seller, when I do not want to trade something because it has too many red flags for me, it's usually the opposite, and it's a good long. So this is what you don't want to short, or this is what you want to long, and this is what you don't want to long and you want to short. A break like this, pop. Here you can see the break. Okay. Then I want to give you an advice. Is start. I know a lot of people can't do this because they want to make big money first in trading, but please start small or start by paper trading. I personally never paper traded because I need to have at least a few bucks in one trade to take it seriously. So I just risked like maybe $5 or $10 when I started trading like 2 years ago. And if I lose, you know, it's not a big deal. It's $5, it's $10, it's not big, you know. Please don't risk like 500 if you just started and burn your capital like this. It's not worth it until you know you master something, until you know really well one setup. For example, as you can see, I trade gaps and craps. As you can see, it's always the same thing, and I know this setup now, so I can put some size. I can trade it like, and today I was small because I didn't have my main setup. It was some low float stocks, Sierra X, drug, etc. Was low float. I prefer big float, so I wasn't even full size today. I was half size, but I never started with this kind of size. Okay, you need to size is something that you need to earn. You know, it's like you did a good job, so you can size up. It's not something like that you need to do from the beginning. Even if you have money, I don't care if you have like maybe 1 million in your bank account. It's just burning money from nothing. You know, just go party with this money until. Sorry, you can go whatever you want with it. You can go to restaurant, you can go to party if you want, but please don't burn it. If you are already like if you have a lot of money, don't burn it by doing dumb stuff. And if you're broke, it's even more important. Don't burn your money, because if you don't have a lot of money, for sure it's important for you to start small. And I don't know if it's the third or advice. I don't know which advice I'm on, but another advice is when you start to really do well in trading and you want to size up a bit, focus on execution. Okay, I showed you that last 30 trading days I made around 20k, but to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed about that, because I find that I could have done much better if I focused only on execution and not on the PNL thing, you know, because I always see my PNL box. I sometimes hide it, you know, when I'm really in a lot of position with good size. I sometimes hide my size and my unrealized box, because sometimes you only trade your profit and loss and not the actual chart, you know. So it's very, very important to focus on execution, and it's even more important when you start to size up a bit, because I made like 20k in the last 30 days, but I could have made honestly the double of that if I just executed perfectly my setup, my system. And that's why I'm a bit pissed, you know, because it's good, but I can do much better if I just focus on execution. So that's really important, no matter the size that you trade, that you focus on execution. Then what can I give you? I think I give like 5 advice. I don't have the count, but all of these advice are advices that really help me, and sometimes it was really some big errors. So for example, the chat room things, the alert things. So please consider this advice as free advice, but really important advice. It's not because I made it's a free video YouTube, you know, that you can take this seriously. Those are real advice, and this can make the difference between a losing trader or a profitable trader. So please consider this advice like real advice. It's really important. It has really helped me once I started really implementing that in my trading. And I have nothing to sell, you know. I made my money trading, so it's just to help people around there. So I hope you will find this useful. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, do not hesitate to share. You can send me a DM on Twitter. Everything is in the description. So I hope you enjoy, and see you in another video. Bye bye.